lesson is for the subject 21st Century Literature from the Philippines and the world for senior high school students. For Philippines, we're going to start with Luzon Literature. Have you heard about Ariwaga, Dalot, and Komintang? These are just few of the noted Luzon literature. Once again, this is Teacher L. Don't forget to click like and subscribe after watching this video. Before going further, let's do the riddle or bugtong. Tingnan natin kung alam niyo ba ang sagot. Game ka na ba? Did you enjoy answering the riddles or bugtong? These riddles need to be preserved as part of our culture because riddles could improve the critical thinking skills. At the same time, this is a good bonding game with family and friends. But before proceeding to some other parts of the lesson, we have to familiarize ourselves with the 7 political regions of Luzon. These are the Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR, Ilocos Region 1, Cagayan Valley or Region 2, Central Luzon or Region 3, Calabarzon Region 4A, Mimaropa Region 4B, the Bicol Region Region 5, and the National Capital Region which is NCR. What are the provinces of Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR? There are 6 provinces of CAR. These are Abra, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Apayao, and Mountain Province. Benguet is the capital of Abra, La Trinidad for Benguet, Lagawi for Ifugao, Tabuk for Kalinga, Kabugao for Apayao, and Buntok for Mountain Province. The famous destinations here are Baguio, Banawe Rice Terraces, Sagada, Mami Caves of Benguet, Casamata Hill, and Mount Pulag. Baguio belongs to the province of Benguet. Cagayan Valley is Region 2, which is composed of 5 provinces of Batanes, Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, and Quirino. Basco is the capital of Batanes, Tuguegarao City for Cagayan, Ilagan City for Isabela, Bayombong for Nueva Vizcaya, and Cabarrogues for Quirino. Central Luzon or Region 3 comprises 7 provinces. These are Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, and Zambales. The capital of Aurora is Baler, Bataan is Balangas City, Bulacan is Malolos, Nueva Ecija is Palayan City, Pampanga is San Fernando City, and Tarlac City for Tarlac, and Iba for Zambales. Calabarzon is Region 4A. Calabarzon's provincial capital is Calamba City in Laguna. Ca stands for Cavite, La for Laguna, Ba for Batangas, R for Rizal, and Zon for Quezon. The capital of Cavite is Imus, Santa Cruz for Laguna, Batangas City for Batangas, Antipolo for Rizal, and Lucena for Quezon. Mimaropa is Region 4B. Mimaropa acronym stands for Mindoro Oriental, Mindoro Occidental, Marindoque, Romblon, and Palawan. The capital of Mindoro Oriental is Calapan City, Mamburao for Mindoro Occidental, Buac for Marindoque, Romblon for Romblon, and Puerto Princesa for Palawan. Bicol region is Region 5. There are six provinces in the region of Bicol. These are Albay, with its capital as Legazpi City. Camarines Norte, with its capital as Daet. Camarines Sur, with its capital as Pili. Sorsogon, with its capital as Sorsogon City. And the island provinces of Catanduanes, with its capital as Verac, and Masbate, with Masbate City as its capital. The National Capital Region, or NCR, composed of 16 cities, not provinces. These are the city of Manila, Caloocan, Las Piñas, Makati, Mandaluyong, Malabon, Marikina, Muntinlupa, Navotas, Pasay, Pasig, Parañaque, Quezon City, San Juan, Taguig, Valenzuela, and the municipality of Pateros, and Manila is the capital of the Philippines. To sum it up, there are seven political regions of Luzon, and Luzon is the biggest geographical region in the Philippines. This region is wealthy of culture, arts, and literature. This time, let's proceed to Cordillera's literatures. They have their myths, epic poetry, songs, chants, legends, folktales, riddles, and proverbs. My favorite story of Cordillera's literature is The Wedding Dance by Amador Daggio. This story could also be found in the curriculum of grade 7. This is a sad short story between a couple, Awio and Lumnai, because Lumnai could not get pregnant for 7 harvests or 7 years of marriage. As part of the village culture, Awio had to remarry another woman for him to have a child. On the night of the traditional wedding dance, Awio checked on Lumnai and they had a heart-to-heart talk about their love and Awio's choice to follow the dictate of the society. Lumnai did not attend the wedding nor accept Awio's offer to own a house and the fields. All she wanted is to die with her old parents, bringing Awio's love in her heart. Another famous Cordillera epic poetry is the harvest song of Aligoyan or Hudhud the Aligoyan. This is an Ifugao epic about Aligoyan, who is a brave warrior. This boy was born with special gifts from the couple Amtalao and Dumulao. He was looked up to as a great leader in the village and their hero. This is sung in unison during the planting, for it is believed that this can help in growing the rice and to have a good harvest. The highlights of northern Luzon or Ilocos province literatures are the Dalat and Dungao. Dalat and Dungao are considered performance arts, which antedated the drama. Dalat is a chant recited during weddings. It is usually a long impromptu poem. Dungao narrates the pain and joy of the departed loved one as death and lamentation practice among Ilocanos. Comedia or Moro Moro and Zarzuela were first presented here in the 19th century. One of the famous literature in Ilocos is Biyag ni Lamang or The Life of Lamang by Pedro Bucanig. Pedro Bucanig is believed to be the father of Ilocano poetry and literature. This epic poetry is full of hyperbole or exaggeration from the moment Lamang was born from his mother, Namungan, until his marriage to Ines. Right after he was born, he told his mother that Lamang should be his name and looked for his father. He grew so fast like magic and killed all his father's Igorot enemies, except one who spread his greatness. What's something fun here is when he was bathed by women in the river and all the fish died because he was too smelly and dirty. The story has a happy ending. For Pangasinan literatures, uliran or legends, diparan or maxims, pabitla or bonikeo or riddles represent the early folk forms of literatures. One of the most famous stories in Pangasinan is the story of Our Lady of Manawag. Let me just read a summary of the Lady of Manawag from miraclehunter.com. A middle-aged farmer who was walking home heard a lady's mysterious voice. He looked around, and with great awe, he saw the radiant lady with a rosary on her right hand and a child on her left, as she stood on a cloud veiling a treetop. The man fell on his knees. He told the people of the apparition, and soon, right on the spot where the lady appeared, a chapel was built. A town quickly flourished around it and was called Manawa. For central Luzon and the southern Tagalog, they have their own versions of riddles or bugtong. They are also known for the old war song or what we call as kumintang. On the other hand, Bicol is known for their proverbs, riddles, songs, and folk narratives that make up their oral tradition. Their ariwaga or sasabihon or proverbs refer to the 2 or 4 line pithy saying in verse. In a nutshell, these are the influences of Luzon literature, the oral tradition, the advent of the printing press, printing of religious works to promote Catholicism, periodicals and newspapers propagated literature like Banawag and Pangasinan Review, and UP was instrumental in the production of Philippine literature. These are the various contents of literatures in Luzon, ranged from the works on social responsibility, the dreams and aspirations, as well as the unique life of the Ilocanos and Tagalogs, which capitalize on local color. Farming experiences are depicted in fictions. They have agrarian unrest in their prose. The following names are the writers in Luzon: F. Chanel Jose, Mar Anthony Simon de la Cruz, Gabriela Lee, Raven Guerrero, Ida Campos Chama, Jim Pascual Agustin, Merlinda Bobis, Attorney Maria Aleta Tolentino, and Casiano P. Mayor. The gamut of topics or themes of Luzon literatures are from love to grief, caused by separation, with bits of nostalgia, as well as a recognition of God's presence in one's life. These themes, depicted in literary works from the 7 political regions in Luzon, will help you see Luzon lingering in its varied shapes, colors, and moods. Help me spread the colors of Luzon literatures with its 7 political regions. I hope you're learning from our lesson today. This has been Teacher L, your online teacher and researcher. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be updated of my next lessons.